Hi there. Welcome. Come on in and get yourself nice and comfortable. And how are you today? Okay. Well, I can see here that we're going to be looking at your reflexes today, testing lots and lots of reflexes. Is that right? Yep. We're going to look at some deep tendon reflexes, so biceps, triceps, all the way down to your knees and ankles. And then we're going to be looking at what's called the pathologic reflexes, just slightly different. So looking at your hands, feet, and part of the face. Is that all right? Fantastic. What I'll do is, as we go, I will talk you through where we're going to be looking at, what we're going to be doing. So there's no need to worry. Also, nothing should be painful or uncomfortable. So if it is, please just tell me and we'll stop, okay? Great. Well, if you're ready to get started, I'll put on a pair of gloves, and if you can just take a seat on the couch there for me. Get yourself comfy, and I'll tell you where we're going to start. Before I do that, are there any areas of concern? Anything that's brought you here today that's not feeling quite right? That's been painful? It's been feeling a little different? Okay. Well, as we go, if anything does occur to you, anything isn't as it should be, let me know and we can have a closer look at that. Great. I'll be using 3 different reflex hammers today. I'll show you those before we begin. So, this is the first one, and this is also the one we'll be starting with on your arms. So, using it to tap like this, sometimes like this, and sometimes tapping on my fingers rather than directly onto you, but as I say, we'll come to that. A smaller hammer for your face, this one. So, we're looking at your forehead, jaw, and using the chin for that as well. It'll be this little hammer, just so I can be more precise in where I'm tapping. And then finally, the one you might be the most familiar with is this one. This is the largest one, and I'll be using this for knees. But also, as we go, I'll be using this end, which has a little point, it's not sharp, but just to be putting along the base of your foot, the sole of your foot, and the palm of your hand. Okay? So, nothing scary, but just 3 different hammers to use as we're going. So, are you happy for me to get started? Lovely. We're going to start with your arms, and as I say, this is the hammer we're going to start with. So for some of these, I'll need you to hold your arms out. For some, hands in lap. For some, I'll be taking the weight of your arms in my hands, but I'll let you know as we go, so you won't have to remember anything. Is that all right? Great. We'll go one at a time. So we're going to start with this arm first, and we're going to start with your biceps, which are here. Okay? Yep. So if you could hold out your arm for me, and what I'll do is I'll just pop your elbow in my hand. That's great. So you're going to feel a tap. Ready? Okay, here we go. Is that all right? Okay, and again. Yep. So, I'm just going to let go now. And this time, I'm just going to feel around that bicep as I tap. Okay? Looking for smaller reflexes this time. Okay, great. Ready? Here we go. Is that all right? Good. And again. Fantastic. You can relax that arm for me. So, that's roughly how it's going to feel across the rest of the reflexes. Is that okay? Great. Same with this arm then. So first, elbow into my hand again. Fantastic. Ready? Here we go. Is that all right? Okay. Good. And then letting go of your elbow. And again, I'll just be touching the bicep area. That's it. Lovely. Just for those smaller movements. Here we go. Good. One more time. Yeah, fantastic. Right, that's both sides, all looking good there. Okay, so moving on next to your tricep. Your tricep area is around the back here. Yep, same thing again, just tapping. Yep, so elbow in hand again, this arm. Ready? Great. Okay, comfortable. Here we go. Ready? Good. And again. Fantastic. Just letting go. Same thing again. I'm just going to be holding that arm for those smaller movements. Ready? Good. Last time. Yeah, well done. Everything okay with that one? Fantastic. Same again then with this arm. Okay, so hold on to the elbow. Ready? Okay. Good. And again. Fantastic. Letting go of that elbow now, just holding on to the arm as before. Ready? Good. One more time. Fantastic. Thank you. Just relax those arms down for me. Everything okay with those? Fantastic. Coming on to the forearm now, which is here. And I'm looking at around these bones in the forearm. It's roughly where I'll be tapping. Okay. So I just need you to hold your arm out for me, squeaking on the hammer there. Just some gentle tapping on those. Yep, so I'll hold your arm underneath, yep. Okay, this arm. Here we go. Right. Ready? A couple of gentle taps on the top of that forearm. Is that okay? Wonderful. One more time. Good. Letting go. Was that okay? Any problems there at all? Okay, great. Same thing again on this side. So, just pop your arm into my hand for me. Great. So, again, on the top of the forearm. Ready? Is that okay? Good. A couple more. Fantastic. One more time. Great. Letting go. Fantastic. How was that? Was that okay? Good. Relax those arms for me. I'll just make a couple of notes just to make sure. Yeah. Did everything feel the same on both sides? Any pain or discomfort anywhere? Mm-hmm. Okay. Yep, reflex is working exactly as they should thus far, so that's good news. So next, swapping out the hammers now. So this one, we're going to look at your knees. You may well have seen this one done before. It's tapping. Just under the kneecap, just to elicit that kicking reflex. Don't worry, I am very good at dodging the kicks if you have a particularly sensitive reflex. So please don't worry. The best thing that you can do is relax those legs. So try not to tense up, try not to be thinking too much about those legs. If you think you might, best thing to do, either clench your hands, clench your jaw, just to take your mind off those knees. Is that okay? Fantastic. So, this knee first. Ready? Okay, here we go. So, a tap. Yeah, here we go. Ready? Is that okay? Fantastic. And again. Wonderful. One more time for me. Good. Well done. Very relaxed. So, this knee next. Ready? Here we go. Same thing again. Ready? Is that all right? Good. A couple more times. Good. One more. Yeah. That's great. Okay. Was that okay? Any discomfort at all? Sometimes if there is going to be any discomfort, that's where it is. Yeah. Knees working exactly as they should. Fantastic. Next thing I'd like to do are the ankles. So, still with this one, very gentle tapping on the ankles. Yep, you stay sat there. What I'll do is I'll just head down to those ankles and you'll just hear the tapping. And take a look if you like, but you'll hear the tapping. And again, keep those ankles nice and relaxed because that will help me to spot the reflex better. Okay? Yep. So, once again, we'll start with this ankle. Ready? Okay, here I go. So, this ankle first, and as I say, just some gentle tapping. Are you ready? Okay, here we go. Was that okay? Fantastic. And again. One more time for me. That's great. Thank you very much. And coming over to this other ankle, just remember to keep it nice and relaxed for me. Yeah, that's wonderful. So, same thing again. Here comes the tap. Ready? Was that okay? Yep, great. A couple more times then. Here we go. Last time for me. That's great. So, how was that? Yeah, fantastic. It's very difficult trying to stay relaxed when you're being tapped. But again, those reflexes were exactly as I would expect to see them, so that's good news. The last of these deep tendon reflexes, look at your jaw. Okay. I'm going to use the little hammer for this one, and I won't be tapping directly on your face. So, what I'm going to do is place my thumb on your chin, like so, and then tap gently on the chin. It'll go on like this, like that. And again, a very gentle motion. It shouldn't cause any discomfort at all. Is that okay? Yeah, any problems, just please let me know, okay? So, here we go. So, just hold the thumb on your chin there. I'll be tapping my thumb. Ready? Was that okay? Great. I'll do that a couple more times. Here we go, ready? Good. One more time for me. Good. Was that okay? I know that's not a very pleasant one, but was that alright? Great, let's make some notes. So, no problems with the knees and ankles at all? And yeah, that jaw is working perfectly well. Okay, fantastic. Great. So, let's switch up then and have a look at those pathologic reflexes. So I'm going to begin back with this hammer, but this time using this end. Once again, it's pointed but not sharp. And the first thing I'm going to do is run it along the soles of your foot and along the sides of your foot, just to have a look at those reflexes, see what those toes are doing. Is that okay? Great, so you could just raise this foot up for me. Perfect, thank you. So, if it tickles, it tickles. That's fine. Ready? Okay, go. How's that? Couple more times. Good, once more. It's great, relax that foot down for me. Was that alright? Yep, we'll do the same with this one then. So raise that foot up for me. Thank you. So, same thing again, this end. Ready? Here we go. Is that alright? Great, and again, ready? Fantastic, one more time. Great. There you go, take that back. Good. How was that? Yep, from my perspective, reflexes were working exactly as they should. So we're going to do the same thing now, but on the palm of your hand. So still with this, you're running it just gently up the palms of your hand. Okay? Great. So, this hand first, palm up for me. Okay, here we go. Ready? Okay, good. Was that alright? Yeah, a couple more times. Ready? Yep, here we go, one more time. That's great. Thank you. This side of the hand. Ready? Okay, palm up for me. Okay, here we go. Is that alright? Great, and again. One more time. Fantastic. Thank you very much. Let's start with this one, that one. Good. Next, I'd like to come up to your face, if that's okay. Everything else now is to do with your head and your face. So relax those arms and hands, relax those legs and feet. We are done with the tapping on the body. Okay? Great. So what I'm going to do first is I'm going to use this cotton bud. I have a few here for the next few. And what I'm going to do is take this and just gently stroke it in the corners of your mouth. So I'm just looking to see what your mouth does in response to that. Okay? Yeah, fantastic. So this side first. Again, I apologise if it tickles. However, it'll just be a gentle motion on the corner of your mouth. Ready? Okay, here we go. Was that okay? A couple more times for me. Great, one more time. Fantastic. Let's grab another. Same thing on this side. Just looking straight ahead for me. Great, here we go. Is that okay? Yeah, and again then. One more time. Perfect. Was that okay? Felt okay? Yeah, fantastic. The next thing I'd like to do is you'll feel like you're at the dentist. In a moment, I'm going to ask you to open your mouth for me. I'm going to just use this tongue depressor, just hold down your tongue, and I'd like you to say ah for me. I'll just be looking at the back of your throat just to see what's going on when you do that. And again, provided it's still comfortable, I'd like to do that 2 or 3 times. Is that okay? Yeah, fantastic. So, when you're ready, open your mouth for me just as wide as is comfortable. Okay, here we go. Fantastic. So, when you're ready, say ah for me, please. Wonderful, well done. And again, please. That's great. One more time. Ah for me. Fantastic. There we go. There we go. Thank you very much. Was that okay? Obviously, it's not the nicest feeling, but was that okay? Okay. Next, cotton buds again. This time, what I'm going to do is I would like you to look at me, and I'm going to take the cotton bud and touch the corner of your eye with it very quickly and very gently. And what I'm looking for, unsurprisingly, is the blink reflex. So what should happen is, as soon as the cotton bud makes contact, you should blink very quickly. And at that point, I'll just remove the cotton bud, okay? Again, this should not be painful. It might be a little uncomfortable, but it shouldn't. Once you blink, I'll just remove it, okay? But looking straight at me, and what will happen is, we'll start with this eye. You'll notice it coming from the side. So no startling movements, okay? Is that all right? Great, so looking at me, here we go. Ready? Here we go. Yeah, fantastic. Good. I only need to do that once on each side. Let's grab a different cotton bud for this side. So again, this eye this time, coming in from the side as before. And again, just looking straight ahead at me. Okay, ready? Yep, here we go. Yep. Was that okay? Fantastic. Right. One last test for the face, and then that is you reflexed out. What I'm going to do is we're going back to the small hammer. Again, I won't be tapping it directly, but it will be on your forehead. So, I'll place my fingers on your forehead, and then again, just gently tapping. It'll be lower down here. And what it should do initially is give a blink reflex. But I'm interested this time in how quickly that blink reflex stops, which it will do. Is that okay? Yeah. Again, very gentle tapping. Okay, ready? Okay, here we go. So don't worry if there's lots of blinks, that's absolutely fine. So, here we go. Ready? Good. Fantastic. A few more taps. Good. Wonderful. A couple more for me. Great. Last time. Wonderful. How was that? Okay. Anything to do with the face that surprised you at all? Anything that didn't feel quite right? Okay. I'll just make some notes for that quickly. Everything was okay on the feet and the hands. Yep. Anything you'd like to add to these notes at all? Okay. Finally, having said that was the last one, there was one I missed, I apologise. All I'd like you to do is, I would like you to grab hold of my fingers. Is that okay? This hand first, so just these fingers. Grab tightly for me. That's great. And this side. Grab tightly for me. Fantastic. Strength on both sides. Feel similar? Yeah. Great. Okay. Well, that definitely is all of the reflexes that I'm going to test today. Do you have any questions for me at all? So, any of the areas that we've looked at today, as we've been going, I've seen no problems at all, which is fantastic. However, you know better than I do how it felt, if anything felt a little bit odd, if anything was uncomfortable, anything at all that's occurred to you since. Okay, well, what happens now is I'll go away and put all of this into a report for you, and you can give that to your doctor, any other medical professionals that you think would like to see it. However, it's a glowing report showing that those reflexes are working exactly as they should. If in the meantime, though, anything comes up that starts to feel a little different, if you have any joint problems, any muscular problems, anything like that, then do get back in touch and we can ask you back in and have a better look, or perhaps look in a little more detail at those specific areas. But for now, all I would say is book back in for those regular appointments going forward. So thank you for today. Thank you for being patient through all of these tests, and I look forward to seeing you again soon. In the meantime, look after yourself. Take care.